Alright, people, this is going to be a rant from the wolf. I just watched a video called War Campaign and Fandom Collective, a Comicsgate follow up by, I'm not going to say who, but he knows who he is. I don't enjoy the implications of what you're saying about the Fandom Collective. In fact, I had to be explained who the hell a War Campaign even bare bones was before I even watched the damn video. So, we're going to pump the brakes right goddamn now. First off, we had shit to do with the War Campaign. Hell, I didn't even know who the hell they were. And the rest of the guys, if they were going around trying to dox people like that, I'm not implicating my fellow brothers of the Founding Fathers or anybody else in the Phantom Collective. I would not be a part of it. You would hear the sonic boom of me distancing myself from the Phantom Collective. I am not in any way, and I dare say to Sixth Sense, if you have a problem with the Phantom Collective and the War Campaign, bring it to me. We can bring me the evidence. Show me who's doing it. We'll have a live stream. We'll hash it out. I'll tell you right now, you can bring it to me. But don't sit there and implicate we've been infiltrated with no goddamn proof. All you had in that video, I'm sorry to say, you had some evidence, but a lot of supposition and theory. Sorry, that's just like your opinion, man. I'm not trying to create drama here, but I guess I'm going to have to. I fully denounce your implication that we have been infiltrated by the War Campaign. No. We don't dox people. We don't try to censor people. That is not our thing. That is not what the Phantom Collective stands for. We want people to come to us so they can have a bigger platform to spread their, word, as long as they're not trying to slam people, dox people, do the morally stupid shit. I mean, hell, I even brought it up in a previous video. Rule number 1 of the Phantom Collective, as far as I'm concerned, don't do stupid shit. Doxing is stupid shit. I am flatly against doxing people. I am flatly against censorship. If anybody knows anything about me, I support and defend the Constitution of the United States. Now, the War Campaign's doing all this crazy shit that he's saying. Believe me, I have shit to do with them, and hell, I have about shit to do with Comicsgate. Do I like Ethan Van Sciver? Yes. Do I follow some of his videos? Of course I do. Am I subscribed to his channel? Sure. War Campaign? Up until about 45 minutes ago, I didn't even know who in the name of hell they were. Nor do I even really care. If they want to go to that kind of obnoxious extremism, that's their lookout. But I'll be damned if I interact with them. And if I do, it's going to be, whoa, don't bring that shit up in here on my channel or the Phantom Collective. I frankly won't allow that. I'm sorry, there are just certain extremes I don't go to. And I would hazard my fellow brothers don't go there either, but I already know they don't because we're a good group of guys and we don't do that kind of extremist shit on any side. Furthermore, to put out the implication that Ethan Van Sciver has any kind of control over these people, since he's never talked about them, unless you got proof, don't make the accusation, Sixth Sense. You should do better than that. That's just sensationalized theory. Unless you've got the actual proof of what you're saying, you better show it. Otherwise, that's slander. And you can be sued for that. I would highly suggest you take this damn video down before Ethan Van Sciver gets a hold of it and he starts coming after you for slander. That's just my opinion on that fact. Unless you got proof to back it up, don't say it. Especially on some shit like YouTube, or you better preface it with, this is just my opinion. Because as far as I saw, you didn't do any of that in your video, Sixth Sense. You are treading on some very shaky ground, my friend. I would do CYA and clean that up. And furthermore, do not put I'm going to put my foot down on this one. The rest of the guys may repudiate me later, and if so, I'll backtrack this. But as far as I'm concerned right now, you want to talk about the War Campaign? Fine. Do not put the Phantom Collective up in the middle of that shit. Take that fucking thumbnail down right goddamn now, as far as I'm concerned. You do not put us in the middle of that shit. You want to have your beef with them? You do it as your own separate channel. As far as I'm concerned, Phantom Collective has nothing to do with it, and I'll be damned if I'm gonna sit you and let you drag into some shit that we ain't in. So, I'm gonna ask you kindly, take that goddamn thumbnail down and stop trying to say we are in the middle of it. We are not in the middle of this. We don't dox people. We don't do this shit. Take it down. I'm telling you as a founding member, take that shit off your goddamn video. You can talk about your video all you want. I've already told you, you should preface a lot of that with, in my opinion. But as far as I'm concerned, as the fandom collective in that shit, especially with the war campaign thing you put up there, no. I fully repudiate that, and I denounce it. You're not dragging us into that. Now, again, you want to come to me, you want to talk like a man, you want to hash this out, I'm more than welcome. But until you do, take that shit down. I'm putting my foot down on that. I ain't playing that. This is the wolf. Yes, I'm a little bit pissed over this subject. Don't drag us into fucking internet drama we didn't even have to be in the first place. Take it down.